Hey, welcome back to Smart Money Minute. If you're looking for an easy and fun way to start saving, today's video is just for you. We're talking about the $5 Savings Challenge, one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to make your money work for you, and it all starts with just $5. The concept is super simple. Instead of spending that extra $5 you find or have left over, you save it. But it's not just about saving, it's about building a habit of saving. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to make it happen without any hassle. So, if you've ever thought saving money was hard, stick around because I'm about to show you how easy it can be to start with just $5. And by the end of this challenge, you'll be amazed at how much you've saved. Ready for the challenge? Let's dive in. What is the $5 Savings Challenge? Alright, let's break it down. The $5 Savings Challenge is a super simple but incredibly effective method to start building your savings. The idea is straightforward. Every time you come across a $5 bill, leftover change, or decide not to spend on something you don't need, you save that $5. Whether it's in your wallet, in your change jar, or by avoiding a small impulse purchase, you take that $5 and put it into your savings instead of spending it. It's a painless way to build your financial cushion over time, and honestly, it's something anyone can do. Why $5? Why not $20 or $1? The beauty of the $5 Savings Challenge is that it's a manageable amount. $5 is small enough that it won't break your budget, but it's also substantial enough to make a real difference when saved consistently. Think about it. How many times do you get a $5 bill and spend it without even thinking twice? Or maybe you have that extra $5 in your wallet and it just gets lost in the shuffle. The $5 Savings Challenge helps you make better use of those small amounts, turning them into something meaningful. If you commit to saving just $5 every day, or a few times a week, you'll start to notice how quickly it adds up. It's like paying yourself every time you save that $5, and before you know it, you'll have built a solid savings habit that will set you up for success in the long run. What makes this challenge so effective is the focus on consistency. You don't have to be a financial expert to participate. You just need to save that $5 each time you find it. It's that simple. As you save more $5 bills, you'll start to see your savings grow, and that small amount will make a bigger impact than you expect. In fact, by the end of 1 month, if you save $5 every day, that's $150. Imagine how that could help you with an emergency fund or even just put a little extra in your savings for something you've been wanting to buy. And if you keep this up over time, you could save over $1,800 in a year. That's real money you've saved just by consistently saving $5. You might be wondering, why $5? Well, let's talk about why this challenge works so well, and why $5 is the perfect amount to start saving. 1. It's a manageable amount. The main reason the $5 Savings Challenge is so effective is because $5 is an amount that most people won't miss. It's small enough to not feel like a financial strain, but big enough to build a solid savings foundation when done regularly. Think about how many times you've casually spent $5, whether it was on a snack, coffee, or even some random purchase you didn't need. By saving that $5 instead of spending it, you're building a habit that adds up. When you start small, it feels easy. And over time, your savings grow without even requiring you to think about it. You don't need to have a huge budget to get started, just the habit of saving $5 whenever you find it. 2. Small, consistent actions lead to big results. The beauty of saving small amounts regularly is that the results compound over time. It's like compound interest, but instead of earning interest on your money, you're steadily adding more and more savings. Saving $5 each day may seem like a small effort, but by the end of a month, that's $150. Imagine saving $5 every day for an entire year. That's $1,825 saved. Not only does it add up quickly, but it's also easier to stick to. You don't need to worry about setting aside large chunks of money that could affect your daily budget. $5 is an amount most people can afford, making it a challenge that's accessible to almost anyone. 3. It's a simple way to build saving habits. Saving money is often intimidating, especially when people think they need to make huge sacrifices or set aside large portions of their income. The $5 Savings Challenge removes that pressure by allowing you to start with just $5. This challenge is about building a habit, not about drastic changes to your lifestyle. Over time, saving $5 will feel like second nature. And as you continue to save, you'll start to recognize opportunities to save even more, which is a great way to kickstart other financial habits like budgeting or cutting back on unnecessary spending. The $5 savings challenge is like a gateway to building better financial habits. 4. No overwhelm. Unlike other saving strategies that might require setting up complex systems or significant changes to your financial routine, the $5 challenge is super straightforward. You don't need special accounts or financial knowledge. You just need a savings container, like a jar, envelope, or even a separate savings account, and a commitment to save those $5 bills. There's no room for overwhelm because it's as simple as saving whatever $5 you find. The less complicated the process, the easier it is to stick to. Getting started with the $5 savings challenge is easier than you think. The hardest part is deciding to start, and once you do, it's all about making it a habit. Here's how you can start. 1. Track your spending. To make sure you're saving those $5, it's helpful to track your spending. Whenever you make a purchase, especially if it's something small or impulsive, think about whether you could have saved that money instead. Could you skip that morning coffee or pack a lunch to work? Those small changes can help you find more $5 bills to save. 2. Use cash instead of cards. Using cash can make it easier to track and save your $5 bills. When you pay with cash, you get physical bills that you can put directly into your savings. Every time you get a $5 bill, put it away and don't spend it. If you use a card for your purchases, consider keeping a separate envelope for cash or setting aside a specific amount of $5 bills each week to save. 3. Set reminders. Consistency is key. If you're not used to saving, it might be easy to forget. Set daily or weekly reminders on your phone to check if you've saved your $5 for the day. You could even schedule a weekly $5 check where you count how many $5 bills you've saved up. This helps you stay on track and motivated. 4. Keep it fun. To make this challenge more fun, consider making a game out of it. Set small milestones and reward yourself when you hit certain savings targets. For example, when you save your first $50, treat yourself to something small, but use your savings to fund it. It'll keep you motivated and show you the power of your saving habits. 5. Use different savings methods. While the $5 savings challenge is super simple, you can also use other methods to make it more interesting. For example, create multiple savings jars or envelopes labeled for different goals, like an emergency fund, vacation, or shopping fund. When you save a $5 bill, choose which envelope to put it in and watch your savings grow for each goal. And that's the $5 savings challenge. It's an incredibly simple yet effective way to start building your savings without the need for huge sacrifices. The key is consistency, saving $5 every time you get the chance. Whether it's by skipping an impulse purchase, using cash, or finding extra change, you'll be surprised at how quickly those small savings add up. To recap, here's why the $5 savings challenge works so well. It's manageable. $5 is an amount almost anyone can save. It adds up quickly. Small, consistent savings lead to big results. It builds good saving habits. Saving $5 a day helps you develop a strong financial routine. It's simple and easy to follow. No need for complicated systems or drastic changes. So here's your challenge. Starting today, make it a point to save every $5 bill you come across. Put it in a jar, a savings account, or an envelope. Track your progress and watch your savings grow. Let me know in the comments how much you've saved so far or how you're planning to start the challenge. I'd love to hear about your journey. And as always, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who could use a little saving motivation, and subscribe for more actionable financial tips. I'll be back with more content to help you save smarter and live financially free. Until next time, keep saving, stay smart, and take control of your financial future.